GH Heroes. Our first match that we're gonna actually be casting today is gonna be Keyed Everize versus Sic. Now Everize, he is a Grandmaster player on the North American server. I believe right now he's ranked like 40 or something. He's pretty high up there actually. We were just watching him before we started this up. He's playing Dignitas's Killer, and he actually won that game, which is insane. That he just is really, really good. So right now what we have is we have our map pool here. It's going to be, our map pool is Antigua Shipyard, Cloud Kingdom, Ohana, Daybreak, Shakuras, Metropolis, and Tal'Darim Altar, and these are all MLG, the MLG maps. So we are just sitting here in the lobby waiting to get ready. Here they're going to be starting the game up in a sec. All good. Alright, let's get it on. Alright, well, now we are just waiting for, oh, what's up? Just Alright, there we go. We got it started up, and we have the countdown. You ready for this?
Huh? It's Sic versus Keyed Everize. Alright, tell me, like, here, there. Everize is the third computer from the lab. I mean, like, it's hard to put this bracket together. I have no idea. We'll see.
Alright. Alright, and we are just waiting up for the map to load up here on our observer computer.
Alright, so we have turn versus serve.
So this is going to be interesting actually. The TVZ matchup has actually been, has kind of shaken up a little bit, considering that the queens now have a range of 5. So a lot of drops are easier deflected, and Hellion Pressure actually is deflected a little bit easier as well, considering they can pick them off. Alright, and it looks like we are in the game. Starting over here, welcome to the Antigua Shipyard. On the left side of the map, we have our Terran player in the red.
On the right side of the map, we have the Protoss. There's
it's a long day. We have Everize on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, yes, we do have our Zerg. It is Sic. Now, it is, I believe it is forced cross spawns here, since this is the MLG version. So Sic is going to be scouting cross-map with his Overlord to see what is going on there. So really not too much is going to be going on, but how the TVZ matchup has kind of gone on. We'll see how Everize decides to play this out. I mean, he has been playing a lot of TVZs lately, at least what I've seen, and he has gone to the Marine Marauder ball with tanks the whole time. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, against Killer, he went with our Killer went Ultralist, so, and that was a really good comp against him. I just want to check the APM of these guys. Actually, they're not as high as I guess maybe because a lot of it is hotkeys, but regardless. Anyways, taking a look at what we got over here on the side, on Sic's side, see him just droning up pretty much, like nothing too special going on right about now. Looks like we are gonna have a later barracks going down. We may even see a command center first. Looks like though we do have a hatch first coming up from Sic here, so he is going to try and get that economy, and we do see also the command center first, followed up closely behind that there.
So they're both expoing it right now.
So yeah, we're probably gonna see a really long macro game. We do see a pool now going down for Sic here. No gas is taken yet, so we are probably not gonna see Zergling speed right away. It'll probably be, it might probably be some roach aggression, or depending on when he takes all of his gases, he might go up to Mutalisk. But barracks now and refinery coming down for Everize, so we are probably going to see some Marine Marauder pressure, I'm going to assume here. But Sic does end up scouting it, so he is able to float over to float his overlord to safety before any Marines can shoot it. SCV scout going out now, going to go check, and Sic or Everize does scout the early expo there, and he does see that the pull is now up, and it looks like, yeah, in terms of production, the orbital's going up. A couple of Zerglings being made now just for the defense. We'll probably see a spine crawler put up here at the natural of Sic.
And Everize, his first Marine is up.
Marine now, yeah, he's going to be sitting at the front of this ramp here. He has a nice big wide ramp here, so then these are going to be able to deny any Zerglings. These Zerglings are going to catch this SCV, and they're going to get the kill on it. Nicely done there. Both queens popping up now and getting those larva injects right away. More than likely, we're going to see a lot of drones pop off from those. It looks like we might see him take really quick third bases because we don't see any gas actually coming up right now. We're going to see these slow lings just for some scouting and aggression here.
He's actually putting up some spine crawlers.
Yeah, putting up the spine crawler is actually a very wise thing to do. Put up the spines in the natural there. It looks like we are going to see actually a reactored Hellion opening with 2 racks to follow up. So we're going to see how many Hellions Everize does decide to go into here. The standard is to go for a 2 to 4 or 4 to 6 even Hellions to get there. I think 6 or 8 is going to be the number that's going to happen now because again the queens do have that range of 5, so they
just moved his
are going to want to have it
to his reactor, so he should be producing Hellions very shortly.
And we also do see here now a tech lab though is going to be made on this first barracks here for Everize. He is going to be getting more than likely he's going to be transitioned into its Marine Marauder tank with medevacs. Eventually we're going to see this this factory lifted up, and we're going to see the barracks slot dropped down there. 4 Hellions up in the queue right now for Everize. Again, now Sic, he's just continuing to drone. He did take 2 of his gases. He hasn't taken the other 2 yet, so he is going to be getting Zergling speed as soon as he hits that 100 gas. Hopefully we'll see. No third base up as of quite yet, but nice Evo chamber, spine crawler block here at the main entrance of the ramp here, so that it's going to be a little bit harder for the Hellions to get up into the base. They can't slip by there. Going to get the most surface area. They're not going to get very many much surface area. 2 Hellions up in the middle of the map scouting right now, and 2 more are on the way, as well as 2 more. So we are going to see a 6 Hellion move out here to the middle of the map, do a little bit of scouting. He checks for the third. There is no third, but we do see actually a couple Marauders. Very interesting, Marauders and Stim. It looks like Concussive Shell is also already on the way. So he's gonna hit this. He's gonna hit like a Stim concussive timing with the Marauders. The Hellions are just gonna do a little bit of creep control out here in front of the map here, in front of the Zerg base. He is gonna try and move up and pick off one of the queens. He does lose one of the Hellions though to the spine crawler. Nice queen block there. The queens are gonna come out and do a little damage. 2 more Hellions do come up, and it looks like the queens are gonna have to back up onto the creep. Is he gonna lose one of them? No, he actually is able to get back in time. The Hellions were not enough to take it out. More Hellions out. It looks like how many Hellions we got out for him now?
Yes.
7 Hellions. 7 Hellions, 4 Marines, 4 Marauders. Looks like, yeah, they are just gonna be out on the middle of the map doing some creep control. Nice placement here on this creep tumor from Sic right here outside of the ramp of his main. So this is gonna be, a place where Everize won't necessarily think to look for it. In terms of production, though,
Everize is putting up 3 more racks, and he is actually.
Ooh, we actually see a really quick Spire actually coming up for Sic as well. So we're gonna see the Muta transition. This is gonna be really hard for Everize to deal with. He does not have a lot of anti-air at the moment. He is making some Marines, but everything he has right now only shoots down. So it's not actually going to work out too well. And now if Everize doesn't scout this, he is going to be in a world of hurt here. He is going to stem the Marauders up into the.
And that spine crawler.
The spine crawler, nice transfuse there on the spine crawler, keeping it alive. And all these Marauders are going to go down, in fact, and the Hellions are going to have to back up. He does end up going up and scouting the third, though, and he's going to do what he can to try and take that down. I'm surprised these queens are not actually going up there and doing anything about these Hellions. Nice, Zerglings are coming up. These Zerglings are slow, though. So, just a couple of Marines, though, up for now. 5 mutas in production, actually, right now on the way for for Sic. All these Hellions are going to get cleaned up. Now I wonder, where are these Mutalisks rallied though? Are these Mutalisks going to be rallied straight over to the main? If they're, I mean, we don't see.
He's putting up medevacs and he's starting to build a third command center. Sorry.
Very nicely done by Everize, though. He does have pretty good game sense. I think he might have actually scanned the main. Let's see, did he see the Spire? Actually, he has not seen the Spire yet. So very good game sense, putting up a couple turrets in his main just as a precautionary measure.
He just put up the reactors to his barracks and he's starting to produce Marines. So
yeah, it looks like
should have anti-air.
Yeah, it looks like siege mode's coming up. It just got started. 3 bunkers sitting up at the front of the base.
Now he's starting to research his siege tanks.
Yeah, and combat shield is coming up. +1 is also coming up. Looks like we have some Mutalisk harass here in the main base of Everize. He actually found a spot where the turret wouldn't hit it, but actually it does get a couple shots off, and the Marines do come up to drive away the Mutalisk. He wants to get that 3rd base up. Zergling, though, is going to be able to sit here and block this off all day. Drop coming up, and it looks like actually Sic has scouted the drop here from Everize. So we're going to see those mutas come up and pick those off. Everize is going to pull his medevac back and drop in this base over here.
Hey, keep the ladder more for
Turrets going up around all of the bases now because he does know that those mutas are up. Carapace and ground carapace and flying attacks are coming up, and an infestation pit and a baneling nest. And so coming up,
all of his Marines and his medevac. He is trying to take his.
Oh, did he get the? Oh, he got the drop.
He dropped all the Marines and he tried to take them off, but there were too many Zerglings for those 8 Marines to take on.
3rd is coming up, and it is severely damaged. He's going to be dropping mules, and it looks like he's going to be putting up the. No, he's making an orbital. 4th base coming up now for Sic in the top 12 o'clock position. Mutalisk going to be flying around here. I don't think they're going to be able to do too much. I think the Marines are going to be able to come back up. Let's see, where are all the Marines? All the Marines are actually guarding the 3rd. So this Mutalisk harass. This Mutalisk harass might actually do quite a bit of damage. He can focus down that turret and get the SCVs building the turrets behind the base. Very nicely done. Nice harass here. All the probes are getting pulled though, and it is going to be a little while before the Marines are able to come up here. Looks like they are on the way, and they're going to stim up there, and the Mutalisks, very nice, are going to back out. Baneling's morphing in the middle of the map though. This is going to be awesome. I want to see some Baneling busts here, man, right in the front. We do have 2 siege tanks, 3 bunkers fully loaded with Marauders and Marines, medevacs and Marines, and all the turrets sitting at the front. So that's a pretty well guarded front right there.
And there was another skirmish, and he actually lost a few Mutalisks to the Marines. He tried to go for a 2nd one, and
yeah,
he was actually ready this time.
Usually you don't want to go back in. If you do enough damage with your Mutalisk in the first push through, expect them to, and they pull Marines back, expect them to be there. He is going to lose a lot of Mutalisks to these 2 turrets though. He is able to take one out, but he should not have engaged there. He should have pulled that back right away. Both players are actually playing a really good game right now. This 4th base actually has not gone scouted right now as of yet. Everize has been contained back to his base.
He's starting to go
for the time being.
Observatory in the middle.
But it looks like actually he is going to make a move out here in the middle of the map. Let's see what kind of a force does Sic have. He has 61 Zerglings. So many Zerglings there, morphing in more Banelings. 13 mutas out on the map, doing a lot of harassment. Now is his opportunity to go and do that. He's going to pick off the add-ons on the barracks there, so to cut down on the Marine production. Also, denying these supply depots, actually keeping Everize supply blocked for just a little bit longer. Looks like though Everize is going to be sitting here on this creep, picking off some of the creep tumors, denying the creep spread a little bit. Very nicely done there. And that's a lot of Zerglings and Banelings, dude. So
and Everize has
many.
Now just entered his base. He's going to lose all of his, or some of.
Yeah, he did a drop, and it was a nice drop. But look at this. This is so 22 Banelings and 82 Zerglings. I feel like that he could probably just overrun this force with Banelings and Zerglings and do pretty okay. Everize is going to stim to try and grab these mutas, but no, they're going to hit the high ground. Nice. A drop's going to be coming up. Is he going to react in time?
Nope.
He didn't even see. I don't think he even see the drop. He didn't even see the drop there. This drop is going to come in. It's going to take down this infestation pit. 4 infestors now on the way, and it goes down.
Oh.
It goes down the flank, coming in from the middle though. Nice. Banelings and Zerglings getting a sweep around on all of the Marines and Marauders in the middle. That gets cleaned up. It looks like this medevac drop is going to get cleaned up as well. A few Marines chilling in the back of the base. It looks like there's a lot of units left out. There's 40 Marines, 4 siege tanks, and a Marauder, 3 medevacs left for Everize. Not very many units compared to the 86 Zerglings that that Sic does have. Nice. I do like the sensor tower placement though. Right here, he is able to see what is going to be coming up. I would like to see one once Everize does take his 4th base. He might hopefully take it at the gold here, but I hope that he drops the sensor tower there. He is going to be moving out to the middle of the map now with a lot of siege tanks. He's going to probably be sieging up on the high ground to get up. He needs to siege up. Oh, the Zerglings are going to get in there. The Zerglings are going to get in there, and the Mutas are going to get in there too. But some miscontrol. Only one siege tank lost, but a little bit of miscontrol there by Sic. He did not go for those Marines with the Zerglings and the Banelings. If he had done that, those tanks would have been absolutely free. Looks like Everize is going to go up, and he does know about this 4th, so he is going to siege up on the low ground and probably drop on the high ground. Oh, he's just going to make a push to the front.
Attack the 5th that he just made.
He is going to make a push to the front. 5th base. I didn't even see this 5th base come up.
5th base is down towards him. He just took it out.
No, that's a 6th base. 5th base is over here on the right-hand side. Now this drop has scouted this 5th base, and it is going to take out the Queen. Gases are coming up, but they're probably going to have to get canceled here. A lot of Marines doing a lot of damage. The Zerglings are going to come up and save that base.
So he just lost his 5th
as well. 4th base is also just got slaughtered by these Marines and tanks. Everize making another command center, so he's probably going to be taking his 4th base over here once he does clean this up. This is a lot of Zerglings and Mutalisks though. So I don't actually know where Everize is really going to be.
He's setting up a 3rd base, and he's actually taking out quite a bit of the drones.
Yeah, nice drop over there. Infestors are going to be going down. Zerglings are going to come and clean this up. Broodlords, we have Broodlords on the map now for Sic. So we're going to see Everize really doesn't want to siege up those tanks. Does he have any Thors in production? No Thors in production. He is making Vikings though. That's one of the things you do want against the Broodlords. Vikings do really good damage to them, and as of right now, there is nothing in the army, aside from the Infestors, that can really hit those Vikings, so that's a lot of Zerglings. +2 flyer attack, Carapace, and +2 ground attack, all about to finish up relatively soon. Corruptors on the way.
Broodlords are coming in, and they are taking out.
Broodlords are coming down, raining fire on these tanks. All 4 tanks are going to go down. A lot of Marines are going to go down as well.
But
Nicely
as you
done.
can tell, if you go back to his base, he actually is producing more units and actually has a counter to everything.
On the 5th base here, or 4th base now, is going to get taken down. He is going to try and expand to the gold here, but we'll see how long that's actually going to last. Everize does have quite a bit of a little bit of a force here in terms of units. We got 7 tanks, 43 Marines, 1 Marauder chilling around, 8 Vikings. Everize is going to take his 4th there. Nice turret placement there. I want to see a sensor tower put up though. That would be really good to see. Be able to scout that. It looks like he is going to try and go for the base. The hatch finishes. The hatch finishes. If he can snipe the hatch, that's going to be quite a bit of a loss there. But the Broodlords are going to come up.
There goes his
Vikings!
Broodlords.
The Vikings are coming up. That's a lot of Vikings coming up for him, and takes out 2 Broodlords in that engagement for losing absolutely no Vikings, trading a couple of Marines. Not terrible. I think a couple of these tanks should probably move up. Marauder's going to stim down and maybe try. Oh, he's going to go scout off one of these.
He's starting to move the tanks, and he's getting ready for this.
Looks like he's. Oh, he's not sieged up.
No, he just unsieged them.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna unsiege there, and he's gonna be going to hit the drones at least of the 5th base here, or 4th base now.
Well, at least he's smart, and he's spreading out his siege tanks, so they're not all hit at once.
Yeah, it looks like
and that splash damage.
a lot of Marines and Thors coming up now as well. Basically, it looks like Everize right now basically has the counter to everything that Sic's got, unless Sic decides to come in for a flank on all of these tanks with the Zerglings. Zerglings are out of position though, so now might be an interesting time to make a push up there. It looks like, yes, Everize is going to try and throw a few Marines at it and see what's what. That's a lot of Zerglings. 80 Lings, 7 Broodlords. So many Broodlords, man. 9 Infestors as well. Those 9 Infestors, where are they? They actually do have a lot of energy.
And
so
he
Fungal
does
Growth.
have a Thor up, so
Yeah, he's got a couple of them, I think. Yeah, he has 2 Thors up, but Fungal Growths are going to be key. If if Sic is able to land a good amount of fungal growths on the Vikings, that'll allow the Broodlords to rain down a lot of terror. But I do know that Everize is known for his splits, so he is.
This should be interesting. Everize is actually getting a nuke out.
Oh, he's going to be building nukes?
Yes, he actually has one nuke, and
personal cloaking. Where's the Ghost Academy? Is it over here? Oh, he's got 3 Ghost Academies, one researching each thing, so nice. We might see a nuke on this army if Sic does not scout this. He hasn't scouted this, but if he doesn't see the nuke, that's going to be GG. But Everize doing a nice job holding the center of the map. Not a lot of Marines.
And he's also taking gold, so he's actually...
His economy is insane. Surprisingly, he has, like, no money. He's spent all of his money, and he's maxed out. So basically, now he's going to be playing the turtling game. Nice. Sensor tower is up in the middle of the map, as well as a turret to pick off any mutas going around.
And now he has 3 ghosts coming out, so he's getting prepared to actually nuke.
We're going to see it. I want to see a nuke in this game, man. Oh, do we have... Oh, nice. Okay, so Sic is going to be trying to move around. He's actually going to try and circumvent the army, but it looks like, though, it has been scouted. Broodlords are going to be raining some fire down on these... on the Marines. Corruptors coming up, though. Corruptors are coming up, doing quite a bit of damage to the Vikings. Almost all of them are going to go down. How many Vikings? He doesn't have... He has 14 Vikings. Never mind. Okay, so these Vikings are going to be doing a lot. Fungal growths and infested Terrans coming up, but they're just going to get slaughtered by these siege tanks. All the Corruptors have gone down.
All right, here comes the Ghost, and they're starting
and here comes the Ghost. Nice
fire.
Sniping off all of the... Sniping off the infestors that had the energy. All of these infestors don't have any energy at all. Circling are going to run in and take out a good amount of these tanks. I think, are they going to hit all of them? Yes, they do take out all of the tanks. So that's a very nicely done there. But these infestors don't have any energies for fungals, and these Vikings are just sitting there. Sic, Ghost calls the GG, and that is game. Nicely done there by Everize, holding that off. We are going to go to game number 2. Stay tuned, yo.
Everize.
Abby.
All right, right.